What is going on, crypto fam? Welcome back. Pleasure to have y'all. So today I wanted to talk about this post that I seen on Reddit. All right, somebody by the name of Tom J on Reddit. They posted this, but as you can see right here, this article says SHIB's trading volume is 2 times higher than Doge's, despite being 3x lower market cap. Right? I'm gonna actually show y'all right here what I'm talking about, well, what they're talking about. So as you can see right here, right, where it says the volume, as far as the trading volume for SHIB is $7.4 billion in the past 24 hours, right? So keep that in mind, $7.4 billion in the past 24 hours. Now we look at Dogecoin's past volume in 24 hours is 1.4. So honestly, it's actually more than 3 times if we do the math, right? We do the math on that. Let's actually do the math. I'm gonna bust the calculator out. 605. Dang, so SHIB's trading volume in the past 24 hours is actually over 5 times higher than Dogecoin, all right? And first off, before I even really dive into the video, don't get me wrong, this isn't like any bashing video for Dogecoin. I have nothing but love for Doge. If it wasn't for Dogecoin, I literally believe SHIB probably wouldn't even exist. SHIB coin wouldn't exist. So I got super duper love for Doge. Only reason why I wanted to actually make this video is to pretty much compare and contrast the 2 different crypto coins, all right? And just show you how just amazing that is, right? Just amazing it is. First off, another thing too, I'll share right here. SHIB was actually trending on Twitter, all right? Let me see. I might have to look for it now because some time has gone by. But she was actually trending earlier today. What was it? Probably 30 minutes ago. She was actually trending. All right, so if you can look right here, right, on the left side is Shiba Inu, on the right side is Dogecoin. All right, so just looking, even at just looking at the buying power, right, looking at the buying power, you can see the buying power for SHIB is I'll say it's at a good 65% up buying pressure. So the buying pressure is, even though it went down a little bit, it was a little higher. It's going down a little bit, but it's still up. It's still in the green. As you can see right here, it says SHIB's up 12%. If I refresh it, it'll probably change a little bit. But as you see right here, you compare with Dogecoin's buying pressure, the buying pressure is super low, right? The buying pressure is at the 10% mark, 10-15% mark. And SHIB is at this, like I said, the 65% mark. So the buying pressure for SHIB is still going up. Like I said, SHIB was actually trending on Twitter. When I checked like a good 30 minutes to an hour ago, SHIB was actually trending on Twitter. And don't get me wrong, what we're seeing right now, of course, is happening right now. For all we know, something can happen with Doge, and then the whole script can flip, and Dogecoin could be up a tremendous amount buying pressure, and SHIB could be down a tremendous amount. All right, so don't think like I said, I'm not trying to bash Dogecoin or anything. I'm just using that as a comparison, just to pretty much break down why I think Dogecoin is kind of going through a super duper, even though Doge has been staying neutral around this 20 cent range, 20 to the 25 cent range, why I believe that Doge isn't going back to or not even anywhere close to where its all-time high was, is because of, well, a few reasons, right? A few reasons. So one of the reasons why I believe Dogecoin in this case just staying around that price range where it's not really pumping any how it first was at the beginning of this year, I believe simply comes down to just the utility, the goals, and just having an actual team behind Doge. And so if we look at all the times that Dogecoin price had rose up super high, right, it was mainly because of Elon Musk talking about it on social media, or a few different companies hopping on the bandwagon and starting to pretty much started to accept Dogecoin as a currency with the in their stores or their business or whatever, because the hype and popularity of it. And of course, like I said before, because Dogecoin was the first meme coin, it definitely opened up a lot of doors to other coins, especially SHIB. It allowed Dogecoin to come I believe this far. I believe all those type of things I just said allowed Dogecoin to get this far. But now there's over or for those who may not know, now there's over 100 different Dogecoins. All right, they have baby Dogecoin, they have junior Dogecoin, mama Dogecoin, Dogecoin girlfriend. Dogecoin girlfriend is the most recent Dogecoin, or alternative Dogecoin that I've heard that's been pumping. One dude, he put I think he put a few $1,000s into it, and he reached close to $1 million or whatever. But there's so many different type of Dogecoins now. I feel because there's so many different type of other Dogecoins that came out, that split up the main Dogecoin community. Because imagine Dogecoin community, the community for Dogecoin, it still is huge, but I'm talking about the beginning of this year when it was super duper pumping and Dogecoin was the only really Dogecoin that you would hear of. Now there's like a Dogecoin coming out every week, you know, and it's the same thing is happening with SHIB. There's this different type of SHIB, like different type of SHIB altcoins that are coming out too. But the difference between SHIB and Doge when it comes to those aspects, SHIB Inu, like I said, has an actual team behind it to where like even when Shiba Inu, if you go back and you look into their pretty much their white paper when they're breaking down like all the utility and stuff that SHIB is going to have, all the projects, everything that's coming to like the ecosystem. They even said it back then. They said that there's going to be like fake SHIB coins or just fraud SHIB coins or just wannabe SHIB coins that are going to come out and try to be, pretty much try to take Shiba Inu spotlight. But Shiba Inu, they said that they were going to make Shiba Inu token the one and only token. Like there's going to be nothing compared to it, right? And of course, going back the timeline, you can see all the type of things that SHIB has been through, right? Now, when it comes to Doge, it's harder for Doge. It's harder for that to happen with Doge because, for one, from what I've heard, the creator of Dogecoin, I believe he abandoned it, and I believe he pretty much like somehow closed the contract or something like that to where he can't really go into Dogecoin and manipulate it and change anything up. That's from what I've heard. So pretty much like not having an actual like team, like a development team, marketing team, and everything behind Doge. Even though like the community themselves kind of act like a marketing team, they pretty much hype up Doge and this, that, and the third. Like I said, there still isn't really like no like utility or like just events or really like goals that Doge really has behind it. Because like with SHIB, the latest news for SHIB was they plan on coming out with like NFTs, right? NFTs are still like a popular thing in the cryptocurrency crowd industry right now, community. And they recently just said that they're coming out with a bunch of like SHIB NFTs that you'll be able to actually use in a video game. So now it's like the people who are gamers, I myself am a gamer. So when the Shiba Inu game comes out, I would definitely, well, first I'm gonna definitely buy my SHIB NFT character, because you will have to like buy your own SHIB NFT character to play with. So I would definitely, obviously get that. And then when the game comes out, now I can actually like, play the game on YouTube or play the game on Twitch. By the way, if you guys don't follow me on Twitch, make sure to follow me on Twitch. Link in the description. But yeah, just stuff with that. Like SHIB has that. SHIB has different relative coins. We have leash token, bone token, tree token, which is another token that's supposed to come out later this year. Like there's just so much other stuff that has with SHIB, and it's kind of like it kind of sucks that Dogecoin doesn't have that other type of stuff. And like I said, I'm not trying to bash Dogecoin or anything, but I'm just trying to pretty much explain and break down the reason why I'm seeing stuff like this, like the price, the price of Dogecoin, the buying pressure why it's down so much, and just the long-term goal of where it can, it can go. But after everything I just said, shoot, for all I know, Dogecoin could be $5 tomorrow. That's how crypto works. But going by like the research and everything, it's definitely like it's definitely against Dogecoin right now. Yeah, another thing too is, and yeah, so like with SHIB having like its own, network coming, NFTs, global acceptance as a currency at tons of like businesses, which a lot of businesses, accept Dogecoin also, but it's kind of just like that one thing, which I feel like Dogecoin, like if it had a lot more other like utilities or just things behind it, it would still remain the number one meme coin, just how like Bitcoin is still remaining to be that number one cryptocurrency, right? So me personally, I believe SHIB is like a living, breathing, project that can sell itself because of all the perks and everything behind it. And yeah, like I said, I didn't make this video to bash Dogecoin or anything. My mom and I both own Dogecoin. Dogecoin was like the first meme coin created, so I will always have respect for it. I would love to see Dogecoin go to $1, $5, $10, so we all can get rich, right? We can all just make bank. But a lot of these Dogecoin like YouTubers, and that's another thing I wanted to really like sit down and really break down and talk to you guys about. A lot of these like Dogecoin YouTubers, I be like just watching this stuff. They obviously be blowing smoke up their like viewers' butts, right? Like to earn some extra like YouTube money, some extra YouTube checks. And like honestly, I think it's messed up. I think it's really messed up. There's like I'm not gonna say his name, but there's this one YouTuber who makes videos on Dogecoin. And he says the most like outrageous, stuff in his videos. Like, so like some of his video titles will be like, here's how Dogecoin can hit $100. Like what? Like, from what I remember, Dogecoin barely got close to like $1. I believe the all-time high Dogecoin was like it's like 75 cents or 80 cents or something like that, or it was close to $1, but it didn't hit the dollar mark, right? For me to go on YouTube and see these YouTubers that be saying how Dogecoin can hit $1 and hit like $200 and $100 and stuff, I'm like, bro, like, how about we take some like small stepping stones, like talk about how it can hit the dollar and then it maybe hit the $2 how are we jumping like all the way to $100 and we haven't even seen it hit a dollar yet? I don't get it, but and I'm not saying that can't happen, but like I said, I just don't like how some of these YouTubers just skip over the whole just like reality just like, yeah, man, forget $1, we're going to $200. It's like, oh, okay. And that's how a lot of these, sadly, these people who invest in certain crypto, they lose a lot of money because their favorite YouTuber who they think are their friend or something like that is just lying to them, it's ridiculous. But also keep in mind, and I've said this a few times, keep in mind, some of these YouTubers are just trying to make a quick buck from their views, like I said, and some of them are already like whales. Some of them are already rich. Some of them already have like huge bags of like certain cryptos, whatever crypto you might invest in. So it's kind of like, of course, they want the people who who haven't really bought as much to buy more, because the more you buy, if you're a little person, you're at the bottom. The more a little person at the bottom buys, the higher they'll get pushed up to the top, right? Because the price of the volume goes up. So keep in mind, like I said, a lot of these people already be whales, all right? And that's how they get up, by convincing people to spend some money to try to get up there also. Obviously they're going to reach that goal quicker than you are because they invested in it earlier, probably out way more than you. And that's why every now and then, like, I'll randomly tell y'all, like, people have to put their own time in research into like into crypto, whatever investments they want to get into, so they won't get taken advantage of, pretty much, right? Some people get into crypto because they want to buy a house. Some people get into crypto because they want to buy a car. They want to just have more money to provide for their family because they want to just have generational wealth, whatever the case may be. But some people forget their initial reason why they got into crypto, right? And they start having like this like cult mentality where it's kind of like, you can't support this community and support that community. No, there's some people where, like, for those who don't know, or I'm sure a lot of you know, but there's people who tell me like, yo, man, I only want you talking about SHIB. Like, I don't care about these other cryptos. I only want you to talk about SHIB. And after I permanently banned them from my YouTube because it just sounds stupid to me, because it's kind of like the whole initial reason for us to even get into crypto was to earn money. So it's like, if it's coming from SHIB, or it's coming from Dogecoin, or it's coming from XRP, Cardano, who cares? Like, who cares? I honestly feel like the more cryptos a person can invest in that actually have like a utility behind it, that has like promise, just a promising like long-term goal or whatever to it, it's like the more chance of you making that money that you're trying to make, right? It's kind of like with a pair of shoes. How many of y'all got 3 pair of shoes, 4 pair of shoes, 5 pair of shoes for different occasions? I got my church shoes, I got my jogging shoes, I got my house shoes, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think of cryptos, just like I've said this a few times before, I think of cryptos as like ice cream flavors. Everybody has their favorite ice cream flavor, and then everybody has their second ice cream, second favorite, third favorite, fourth favorite ice cream flavor. It's kind of like you don't have to just invest in one coin. You can invest in multiple coins, right? That's another thing I wanted to just bring to the light. But yeah, like I always say, my mom and I both say, let's not forget why we're into crypto, right? So we can better our lives. At the end of the day, there's enough money to go around for everybody, all right? So don't be selfish. Other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful Monday night. Be safe. I'll catch y'all soon, and I'm gonna probably try to upload a video tomorrow because I do have some like video ideas. But other than that, take care. Once again, follow me on Twitter. I will follow you back. And if you would like to, if you're into gaming, or if you just want to just have some chill nights with me, make sure to follow me on my Twitch account. My Twitch account name is KANUBE77. It will be in the link. It will be a link in the description if you want to check it out. I might even go live tonight. I went live yesterday. I was just chilling, playing some like Apex, which is like just a video game. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Stay safe. Peace.